What up, y'all? It's your girl, Sunny Girl Sarah. It's the $1 Trillion Train, and I'm making this video to go out to the run guys. I want to thank you guys personally. Help me get my portfolio together. Help me get one step closer every single day towards financial freedom where I'm no longer trading my time for money. I'm not there 100% yet. I'm still going to work 5-6 days a week. I'm still putting in 14, 15-hour days. But I'm building my portfolio up, and it's 100% thanks to you guys. Now, I want to tell everybody, not just the run guys, my story, how I got into cryptocurrency and why you should too, why I think it's the future, and why you need to stay away from a lot of these phonies. Now, I started about 2018, 2019. I got a million Dogecoin back when it was 0.0022, $2,200. At the time, I was living in a mobile home. Think me and my wife, we needed heat, we needed the electric, and we ended up selling it off. We paid a couple bills with it. And it wasn't until years later, I stopped following it, and it wasn't until years later, and I started looking, and, when Dogecoin actually started pumping up, I was like, wow, 78 cents. I was like, I would have had 780,000 had I just held it at its high. If I would have traded it at 30 cents, bought it back at 20 cents, this, that, I could have actually made a couple $1,000,000 off that, off of that $2,200. It blew my mind. And I started looking at cryptocurrency because I was so used to, from a young age, trading my time for money as savings bonds, this, that, safe investment, stay away from the stock market, cryptocurrency, forget about it. I had no idea about Bitcoin. I looked up Bitcoin when it came out. It was 8 cents. I said I could have bought 100 Bitcoins for $8, $50,000. I would have had $5 million. $5 million. I could have taken half of that, putting that in Dogecoin. $2 million on Dogecoin before it damn near 500x and been a billionaire. It blew my mind when I started thinking about these numbers. And then Shiba came out in 16x. I'm like, I could have taken that, and I started seeing how these billionaires were acquiring wealth like that, because I started thinking out of the mindset of no longer trading my time for money, and I started thinking about how to build wealth. And the only people that got that to really click in my brain were the run guys. There's a million YouTube channels that are just filled with dreamers. You could look up Dogecoin right now. Dogecoin at $1 tomorrow. Just look it up. Look up how many hundreds of channels right now are telling you that Dogecoin is going to be $1 tomorrow. And when they're wrong, to me, it's like a newspaper. You can't print this building is going to blow up tomorrow, and then the building doesn't blow up. The newspaper loses its credibility. You got to realize, for Dogecoin, not for Dogecoin, for Shiba to reach $1, there's 500 trillion. It's not going to reach a $500 trillion market cap. Now, if Bitcoin were to go from, go up to say $250,000, say it reached whatever would bring it to a $5 trillion market cap, and it could get 1 cent to match that market cap. Is that possible? Yeah. But people start getting all excited about a burn. Oh, I heard they're burning a trillion tokens. A trillion tokens, 5 trillion is 1%. You're talking about, a fifth of 1%, that they're burning, and that's not going to dictate the price. But these YouTubers, if you want to get caught up in that propaganda, there's tons of that. It's all over YouTube, people telling you how you can get rich. The run guys, before all these people started telling you to buy it when it's up here, the run guys told me about it down here. I bought 100 million Shiba for $500. Now, you can look at $500 I didn't sell it at the full 8 grand at the 0.008. I sold it at 65. So you can look at a 12x like, 1,000 to 12,000. That's the same as, 10,000 to 120,000. A million to 12 million. 10 million to 120 million. A billion to 12 billion. People don't look at it like that, though. They want to go, how much money did you make? I said when Bitcoin came out how it was 8 cents. There was more profit to be made when Bitcoin went from 8 cents to $160. There was a 2,000x. It's not going to 2,000x again from $160 to $320,000. There was more money in the first $160 on Bitcoin. But people go, oh man, I wish I bought Bitcoin at 1,000. Why? I wish I bought it when it was $1. I wish I bought it when it was $10. My point is like I said, there's so much propaganda on YouTube. Everybody's going to be telling you these quick get-rich schemes. The only people that seem to be giving legitimate truth that have been correct, they predicted Polygon, they predicted Shiba, they predicted many others. They have about at least a half dozen picks now of these metaverse cryptos that are coming around now. I'm not going to spoil any of their picks or anything. You check out their channel, though. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's the Run Guys. The link's down below. But that's pretty much my story. That's where I'm at right now. I'm building my portfolio. I'm not there 100% yet, but look, I look at it like what I did means the world. I understand money now. I understand 500 to 5 grand, 5 grand to 50 grand, 50 grand to 500, 500 grand to 5 million. I understand things in 10x's now. I understand things in how money can cycle over. I'm looking at that like I'm already a fifth of a way to $5 million. I'm not, I'm not $5,000 in. I'm actually a player. I got a small little piece of a chip on the pie, So I want to thank you guys for giving me my start, for helping me get everything together, and big shout out to the Run Guys. Like I said, link below, check them out. Thank you. Peace out.